that AJ, he'll fight anywhere, any place. He's ready in Tijuana. What was your initial reaction when you heard that?
I mean, I just think he's trying to win, the fans back and make everybody think that this loss was a fluke. But if he wants to fight in Mexico, I mean, it's for all means, for us it would be a blessing. It would be great for the Mexican fans, and it would be a great show. But I mean, we all know that that's all talk. I doubt that it's going to be in Mexico.
Do you feel like New York is the best kind of neutral location?
Yeah, of course. I mean, not only a neutral location. I think I love the commission, how strict they are, with everything, and I think the best way to go would be to go back to New York.
What do you think about taking the fight in the UK? Do you think that'll be is there any way that you guys do that? Will you fight for it to be at least in America?
You know what? Like I said, we leave that to the promotionals, to the managers to decide that. But personally, I mean, with everything that's happening with the Dillian Whyte situation, with him getting popped, and not only that, but there was a glove situation out there as well. I mean, obviously we're worried to not to be there, not to go there. We want it to be an even fight, and I mean, why not in New York?
And when you heard about everything that was going on with the Dillian Whyte situation, how did Andy react? How did you react?
I mean, we definitely say, man, we obviously don't want to go out there and get cheated. That's what we're thinking. We wanted to stay in a neutral zone, and whoever wins, let the best man win.
Do you think the location as well is the last kind of negotiation hurdle that needs to be decided in order to make the rematch?
I mean, I think it's the location and the money. Obviously, if they want us to go in a certain spot, they're gonna have to pay a lot more money. So I mean, it just has to do with money, venues, dates. I know we're going in December, but there's 2-3 dates that are thrown at us, so they still haven't decided yet.
And what have the last 2 months been like for yourself, for Andy, for Manny as well? Just the craziness that's transpired for you guys since New York.
Just a blessing, man. Everybody, treating us like we did something big. He shocked the world. He made history, and it's a blessing, man, for all of us.
Do you see the rematch going a similar way? Do you feel, because a lot of the post-fight talk was why would Joshua go make this an inside fight? Do you change up strategies? How do you see kind of the fight going?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell you my inside soup. I don't think Joshua could box. What else is he going to do? He's not a boxer. He can't really box. I mean, I always said from the beginning, if you guys go back to some of my interviews, I think his worst weakness is his legs, and Andy has fast speed, fast hands, he can move, and I think that's why we're able to get there, in the inside a lot faster,
So you saw those flaws right away.
Of course, I mean, obviously you look at tape and you come out with strategies, like that hook that he caught him. I mean, we practiced that hook over and over and over and over and over again, and not just because it happened we're gonna say, oh, that's the punch, but you have to, when you go into a fight as big as this fight was. And let me tell you one thing about Andy. He came into this fight like it was, to me, it was like sometimes I would talk to him, I was like, bro, this is the biggest fight of your life, right? And he would take it like, but he never let it get to him to be like, oh, like I have to do this different. I mean, we trained hard, super hard, and it was just no different. It was just no different.
Where do you think that comes from? Is that just his personality? He's just super humble, super just kind of relaxed?
Yeah, man, he's super humble. He's a great kid. He doesn't, he's one thing about Andy Ruiz, man, I'm telling you, and after he got dropped, you could see it, and there's no scaring him, bro. There's no scare. You're not gonna scare him. It don't matter how big you are, how muscular you look, you're not gonna scare that kid, man. This guy is strong-minded, and he's got a big heart.
And we interviewed Eddie Hearn actually. What was it? A couple of weeks ago, and he pretty much penciled down December 14th. Is that? Do you see that as realistic too, or do you think this could extend longer than that?
Like I said, we're aware that it's going to be in December.
Yeah.
The date, it was December 14 and later on December as well. But I mean, we're going to be ready. You know, as soon as they give us the date, and actually Andy is coming back to camp next week, so you know we're going to start getting ready for him.
Much appreciated, sir. Good luck in the fight, and we hope to hear an announcement soon.
No problem, guy. Thank you.